let's see if we can dine good today. Both these teams like to back their aim. We'll see that unfold on our screens. Dust2 is the perfect starting point for exactly that. CT side sneaks Mazinho into lower. Techno and Senzu likely to aggress as well. Out long with pace to them.
It's a fast
Smokes in the air, so they can accelerate.
And Blitz will poke his nose out. Gets a little bit of info. Confirmation of presence. They're crossing already. Blitz pushing through. Couldn't track him. The wiggles and the jiggles of Brokey. Response, though, is fast and swift with 2 from Mazinho. Tabs from P250. There's Frozen into the site. He's good on this. We've seen the clip. Only 2 this time. As Carrigan's thrust into a 1 versus 2. Needed the clean headshot. Needed the clean headshot. Doesn't find it. So Mongols defend the long take.
Something they had a hard time winning yesterday was the pistol rounds. Both of these teams, I don't think, would be too proud of their wins yesterday. FaZe getting past Pain, who have the coach standing in. And the Mongols, well, yeah, their game against Complexity, I think it's showing how far Complexity have developed in 2025 so far, but also some games that you feel that the Mongols should have put away, that they allowed to be clawed back by the Cole boys. But yeah, I think both of these teams locking horns, we are going to get a lot of duels, right? Some very heads-up counter, hopefully quite clutchy. It's everyone's favorite as Senzu taking a duel up mid, M4 in hand. It is going to be a Carrigan signature in-game leader scout.
Yeah, and he's
Apex
just charging up mid. Just like I hope Blitz was with his mouse a little earlier on today.
Oh dear. And just so everybody playing at home is aware, Blitz is just sitting on the end. Sitting on the end. Yeah, and Freya asked Techno yesterday, what's going on? Why is he at the end? And apparently it was, we just wanted a bit of a change. So Techno is not in-game leading. Blitz is just sitting on the end, which is strange for an in-game leader, yes.
But he gets to look down at all their faces looking back, you know?
Or he doesn't have to look at any of them.
Or of that too. Probably would prefer that.
Yeah, right? You make these dumb decisions. All right, well, Carrigan into a MAC-10 after the Scout Eco. As we get into the first gun round, SMGs, 2 of which for the Mongols as well. Long spawn, only 1 player, so more likely to see FaZe go into something default heavy. Ooh, this is a bit more than default heavy. This might be B execute
So you do
territory.
A quick long smoke to keep the boots planted.
Like but
wait, Blitz and Senzu are pushing lower. Even HE'd them. Do you fight lower? Do you clear it? You got to get past Blitz. You got to get past Blitz, and you do. Now a second man stands and ready to deliver a double kill. Can't track him. The flying Carrigan delivers a double to clear out lower, but now the jig is up, and so present short required. You must show face, otherwise the rotates will come too quick, too fast.
You could go with your original plan, which was just the B execute.
But you want to show oh, we could be short. We smoked the door.
I think. Oh, okay. Well, by doing so, you've given them 1 back. Make it 2. Mazinho with a beautiful double. 2v3 situation now. Round back on.
Mazinho's got double kills in both of his contributions so far.
Taking space.
Yeah, so he caught the perfect timing. Look at him, not even clearing anything.
Oh, spots 1.
Oh, lovely. Restraint and confirmation of another. He knows where Techno is. He's done so much to secure the site and the round for FaZe. Shouldn't be a problem. Just going to peek out on the timing. Frozen and Rain combined.
First round for FaZe. Mad vibes. That's one of the things, right? We're looking for the killer instinct of FaZe. We're also looking for the energy. This team not shying away from the discussions about the problems they've been having. They're not the same team as they were last time they were in Australia. That's where they took down Complexity in a grand final. Is that our first CS2 event as well?
Yeah.
That was crazy. All right.
They got a bit of a head start. At least they say it in their own way.
They're coming out long.
Elise straight out and down. Blitz taken down now by Carrigan, but more where that came from. Blitz is lucky to get away with 7 points of health. He'll be able to back away and reset.
Yeah, this is tough for the CTs now. They don't really have a whole lot of information other than the fact they are out long. You know that they could be down mid, they could be in lower tunnels, they could be up short. All of that you have to be prepared for as FaZe. They rescind control. So postured forward, pressured. 910 will be able to get information because he's playing a bit of a more active position from Car. Mid door smoke to be thrown out. And perfectly on the tippy top of the doors. Now, Blitz hoping to find something by peppering through. Ooh, catches a decent amount of damage there onto Rain. 2 of them are trundling up Cat. They've been blocked by a CT smoke for now. And either site would be a 2v4 situation if FaZe stay grouped up.
Sendu's staying just active enough to try and maintain any Early warnings. Oh, that's
HE.
a good nade. That's a very good nade. Perfectly timed. Rain can't catch a break. It's Blitz and Senzu in combination. That early tag converted now by the highly explosive grenade. Oh, wow. It's Senzu's round after all. 4 kills from him. Puts himself up to 8. An average of 2 kills per round. Farming.
Yeah, Senzu, he's the one that goes missing once they get in the pressure games, but he is their X-Factor player.
Right.
And this one is the same stakes as what we were covering off earlier today, which is a matchup for the arena. Obviously, the seeding game will be played against MOUZ. We saw them take down Gamer Legion. Nuke got damn exciting. It's a nice little spray control there from Senzu. It's going to be into an eco with the hero AK on Rain. So a couple of digs, couple of Glocks, and this AK. Rain loves this map. Has been neutered a little bit from the positions he would like to reside. Smoke, not perfect, but does the job. Cat with pace.
Yeah, 910's not playing scared.
Oh, no head armor versus Glock.
Believe it. 2 more of those.
No head armor versus the Glock.
Yeah, Senzu and Blitz also neglected.
2.2k. Why didn't he have a head armor?
It just didn't fancy it.
Maybe you should have.
Maybe. You just died to a Glock and gave an M4 away.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
Dig yourself out of this one.
Yeah. You'd have loved like one play. Like Frozen's got 3,900, maybe same for Brokey's Orb. But like, you know, get cheeky backup Kevlar. That would have been even beneficial to Carrigan now.
Yeah, 2,400 into the neck.
Oh, no. Ay, caramba. Was that a deagle through the door?
Must have been.
Headshot. Ouch.
This is tough. Mazinho needs a multi-kill. He needs a multi-kill.
And he's so far only had multi-kills. His kills come in pairs. They call it the Noah's approach. And they're going to partner up to re-clear short. They're looking for Carrigan, and he has got no Kev, but this angle, if he gets it right... nah, Crosshair's not in the right place.
Senzu has the cross now.
Senzu's dead. Rain's AK farming up, but Blitz has saved up. Mazinho and Blitz get the job done.
Look at him. They're happy to take these jewels. 910 going to be feeling a little bit silly about his death, but
yeah,
it's all good. He can get the AWP out now. Could be dropped by Mazinho. It means Mazinho will be lighter on the... Oh, where'd he get that from? Who dropped that? Blitz dropped that. 6k, okay. Double orbs so early. Yeah, Senzu into one as well.
It goes one of 2 ways. I'm such a genius for saying that, aren't I?
Oh, 1 or 2 ways.
Yeah, so like they either like win the round with the orbs and it's fine, or you've screwed your money. that's my analysis, chat. That's why I'm here, right?
Yeah.
You know, you're the play-by-play. I'm the colour.
Let's see the Liege eye roll on.
Bang. Oh,
why is he eye rolling on an eco?
did he eye roll on an eco?
Just eye roll.
He's 0-5, mate. He's going to step it up right here, right. Whoa, nightmare for Frozen.
Don't eye roll on an eco.
That would be like, oh my goodness.
We know where you are.
Leave him alone.
Harassment versus flirting.
Legit. What's crazy is that Frozen got away, Rain took his place and just had the same treatment.
Okay, well, hitting a bit of a pause. Very light on util for this finish phase. I don't like your chances in this one. And look at the util left over for Mongols to block Alex. 4 bloody smokes, which are different from regular smokes.
How have they got their smoke?
Because they still have them a minute into the round.
How have they done that?
Double orbs.
That's a good answer. Smart. Which go 1 or 2 ways, as we discussed.
Well, they're running out of ways to go right now. 44 seconds. Blocked it short, blocked it mid. Still 2 smokes left. 1 back plat on Senzu. 1 on Techno. So if it's a mid to B, they're in a very good position. It is a mid to B.
It looks
they just
like
blocked
one.
upper tunnels.
Rain's going to walk through.
Oh, no.
Oh, hang on. Wait, that's pulled Techno away. Still has a chance, but Rain's got him. That's the kill. Frozen has facilitated a B take.
Finest of margins. Bomb still has to get in and go down. But yeah, there you go, FaZe. You do get away with that one. I think if Senzu was posted a second earlier, right, he'd just gotten there and then swung into... hey, who knows if he would have won that fight or not, but either way, good round from FaZe considering the circumstances.
Yeah, Frozen the sniper. Delivers. And Brokey, oh, he's thinking about it. Yeah, no, that would be crazy. That would be crazy.
T-side double orb.
Yeah, no. I mean, let's be honest. There are definitely people in the chat that have done that.
Look, if it was late in the game, and
Sure.
you had extra cash, and you
like
could buy yourself an AK as
take your
well to
long
go with it, right? Yeah,
spawn
use it.
yeah.
It's like it's when you go to a hotel that has a nice bath. I'm not talking about one of those shitty shower bath combos.
Yeah.
I'm talking about a bath on its own, and you don't have a bath.
Well, this is what I've been thinking.
You gotta
as well.
have the bath.
Well, when you think about hotels as well, it's like when they put bougie conditioner and shampoo, like I'm using way more than I would if I bought a bottle from home.
Of course, right? You're not paying for that.
So it's not in the hotel's interest to put proper bougie stuff in there because they know we're going to be liberal with it.
It's actually washing detergent.
Yeah.
That explains the flaky skin.
That's it.
Okay. Well, we've just solved one of life's mysteries.
Use more conditioner than you need. That's my advice.
Hotels.
At hotels.
Late long pop, I think, Mr. Richardson.
All right, Mr. Birchall.
Oh, no. A conga line out mid.
This is the play, the path of least resistance. It's 9-10 who's going CT. So who's going to be responsible for this? It's just Blitz with no smoke to block.
Look at this. No resistance.
Wait, are we going to exec? You've got 2 smokes. Do the full of Vanguard. We can't call it that anymore, can we? There's a newer Vanguard, but it wasn't a Vanguard that threw it.
Just call it A execute smokes.
You could call it A execute smokes if you wanted to.
Because here they come.
Yeah. Line up so the stairs disappear. Aim at the little black smudge, and we're off. Senzu's going to use that smoke, mantles up around it, so he's going to have a really tough angle for Elige. This is going to be a tough one. Dead man now, booked by the flash. There's Rain back. Now Rain not looking. Another man on long, but still wins the duel. Blitz is stepping up individually here. A double kill. Brokey good for 1. It's up to Blitz for more. Frozen to swing him, testing him, and takes out another valuable asset to the team.
That's
What's Brokey done that for? He's just given Techno the objective. And Frozen can see your toes. He's on Foot Finder, and he gets it done 4-3.
Oh, those ones came for free. Now you'll be subscribing. What was Brokey doing?
I have no idea. I don't know what he's thought. It's one of those where it's like, why do I have the bomb? That's what he said when he died. He's like, why do I have the bomb?
So Carrigan has it right now.
Here we go.
Leash blind. Senzu gets that.
Dies.
Rain drop down spawn, right? So you get that. Oh dear.
That wasn't the play from Techno either, was it? I think he was under the illusion that like he'd be hidden.
No. Well, they're eco now. Why did he drop spawn with the bomb?
He didn't know he had it. It's the only logical explanation.
Timing the cruelest of mistresses. Also on Foot Finder.
Yeah.
Alex, it's 3v5.
It is, and they have rifles, and FaZe need Elige to get a kill. He's done that.
The bomb's getting planted on A. That's a good sign.
Solid.
They've actually just traded territory. So retake A simulator.
And they might just save.
They might just.
Mazzinho's looking, but Blitz didn't look like he was
looking.
Blitz
think it was B?
Yeah, maybe it was yeah, that's not gone well. That hasn't gone well. Now we save. Guys, there's an AK. Oh, maybe you don't if Brokey's missing shots.
I don't think you're going to have time for the review.
If you get the taps. Elige's got frags. He's got his Eeks. And Mazzinho's losing his AK. So that's that.
What a weird round of Counter-Strike. What a weird patch of rounds of Counter-Strike. All right, well, it was an eco. It was an eco.
You won and you won. It's all good in the hood, right? No harm, no foul, they say.
It was an eco. Jesus. 2 players who are just like, oh, yeah. I guess Frozen's gone. Well, they could push B now, so I'll deal with that. And at the same time, they push long. But, yeah, Leash gets on the board. His first contributions. We're into a buy. Boosting over the mid-smoke.
Okay.
Boosting.
Oh, not so okay, actually.
No.
Slippery head.
Good idea,
Used too much conditioner from the hotel. It's a really niche reference. You'd only get it if you weren't tuned in 3 rounds ago, like, you're just not with the gang.
Setting up for mid to B right now.
Yeah, that's the smoke for CT, right? That's like a
Frozen could also flash Carrigan and Elige out mid doors.
He has. He will. Mid to B again?
Indeed. Need a multi-kill from the B defenders around.
Yeah, Senzu, what you got? Techno's in the smoke, and he's not looking. Oh, okay, that was... Why did we not think they might be rapping?
I think they thought they might be rapping, but...
I guess because Techno was in the smoke, so he felt responsible for the walkout.
I don't know.
Bit of a kooky couple of...
5-4.
Kooky Dust2, actually, right now.
Yeah, 4 in a row now for FaZe. So this is their map choice. Ancient up next. Jacob talking about how excited you were about Ancient. Did you know you were excited about Ancient?
I did say I was excited about Ancient. But also, I did say it's like a map that Mongols really like, and they do, but I did forget about Mirage, I'll be honest. I did.
Well, there's 7 maps.
There is.
So
way too many. I can only count to 5. Then I get a bit confused.
What if you go and
Wait, what?
Hugo and Harry been
Whose
looking
profile
at,
are they?
This is Apex. Apex has Apex is real mean to Matt.
Do you think it's okay if I say his Steam name?
Well, it's a bad one.
It's a bad word.
It's a French bad word.
Yeah. Like little itch.
Yeah, little
kind
itch.
Of vibe.
We got a little itch.
Yeah.
But they were looking at his. I don't know what they're looking at. Maybe they're looking at his knife, which is a Stat Track M9 Bayonet Autotronic. I'm not sure though. I think there's 11 pages of skins.
Bro, I'm just so gassed for my new souvenir AK-47 Shanghai FaZe Spirit Dust2 Gold Arabesque.
Damn.
Minimal wear. It's the most I've ever spent on a skin.
Sounds like a pirouette. That doesn't sound like pirouette. It sounds like a
arabesque.
ballet.
Isn't it a move? It is an arabesque.
It is
an arabesque is a move.
Okay, that's why it sounds like.
Yeah, that's why it sounds like.
It actually is.
Yeah.
I see.
Couldn't tell you what an arabesque is. Wait, I think it's the one where you stick out your leg. On one leg?
Could be. I know jeté is a jump.
And a plie is a bend.
Yes.
What is arabesque? Are you doing that for me?
I am doing it.
What's an arabesque, guys?
Oh, we can watch a video on it.
Let's watch a video. How to do an arabesque ballet dance.
We'll get back to that after this gun round.
There's a gun round.
Yeah, it was a timeout into the gun round. 3-man long stack. Very pack heavy again from FaZe. Out long, frozen the opener. Blitz on the trade. More bodies where that came from.
Bro. Such confidence around the long smoke. He's right to do so. There was nothing else coming out, so they maintained full long control.
Immediate pivot, though. They are pirouetting over towards the B bomb site.
Nice, nice, nice.
Long push from Blitz. He
Held
might
by
catch
Rain.
the timing on Rain, because Rain's going to be backpedaling. He wants to join the rest of his team. Blitz will probably peer at some point when it's too quiet. Right now, it's Techno, the only one on B. Still has a smoke. Another MP9 for Techno. Get a real gun. I worry for him.
Dead. Oh, missed shot from the AWP.
Coming through.
What have you got? What have you... Oh, that's twice he's kind of been BS'd on his
Sensor's here.
close ang.
Sensor's here-ish.
Yeah.
Double smoke.
Oh no, they've wasted a smoke. However, will they defend B now?
Save.
Yeah.
Hope that's not what they took the timeout for. All right, here we go. Arabesque.
Just talk. Okay, I told you. Standing on a leg.
I could do that.
Could you? You got the balance?
Easily.
Go on.
Hold on, we got to
It's
get the
about your
fingers
arms. You
and
have
the
to stick
toes.
out your arms as well. No, not Superman. Both arms out like a little T. She's
What do you mean?
T-posing.
She wasn't T-posing.
Isn't she T-posed?
No.
Oh, it's... Oh, well, there's a... He is doing it. I can confirm Chad just did an arabesque.
My mother is a dance teacher. Okay, 6-4. I'm not sure. Like
This is where I can't do the maths anymore. I told
About
you.
what?
I can't
Oh,
count
true.
past this number, so...
All right, well, here's the important detail.
Go
It's
on.
5 in a row for FaZe, which means we have max loss bonus for the Mongols, which means saving 3 rifles, with the AWP being one of them. Now we have a very strong buy round. Senzu and Blitz can drop M4s over towards Mazinho and Techno. They can be A1Ss, or they can be A4s. Pick your poison. You two will be in the mix, and they are still on for a potential 6-6 half. So a strong position financially for Mongols based off of the pistol win and the early conversions. So even if they just get the bookends, still in a strong spot. Now, this is one of the maps that
Sorry, just Alicia's got an insta-door smoke lined up. I didn't know. That's cool. I've learned that one
Oh,
now.
all right. I thought something happened.
Well, that was interesting to me, at least. And does it not get affected by the mid-molly? No, that's cool. That's very cool.
Full on control. Still, a very pack-heavy approach from FaZe in a lot of these.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that is a crazy aggressive maneuver,
They
right?
really want all this. They've wanted long doors multiple times. Sometimes it's helped them, sometimes it's hurt them.
He's lining up for mid-util early. Senza can block.
And if they mid to be on them again, like...
Karrigan's switched on. That's a new knife for Karrigan.
But
I don't remember this.
You see how together they are? Like, FaZe aren't playing a traditional default spread of this map, right? It's not, all right, we're going to get the lower control, we're going to put pressure short, we're going to force out util. It's a lot of 3 to 4 players together, and then they're just moving based off of what they see. So the comms have to be at an all-time high right now. Techno, we need something, bud.
Hey, it's such a frustrating
Techno,
test
we
from
need
this team,
something, bud.
Yeah, again. But he's got Senzu this time.
Come on, bud. Lads, they're coming. Oh, you don't know that because you
Yeah,
have
but he's going to
X-ray.
throw an incendiary. It's a bit late now. A bit late now. They're coming. Flooding. Senzu can't get more than one.
Techno needs one.
Yeah, gets it. Headshot, maybe. Yes, controls the spray for a double kill. He's repelled. The B punish. Techno versus Brokey. This is the duel that determines whether or not the FaZe Clan team can pick up a B plant, and he's done it. Doesn't now enable himself to at least get that bomb punch. 910's very quick to this, but has the AWP.
We love a
Blitz coming
Brokey
in from
clutch.
tons. Yeah, Brokey good for a clutch. Oh, ouch! Magnet on his head gets dunked on from the HE. Mongols make it just a one-round game.
Important double there from Techno, right? Senzu getting the first, that slows things down. It felt like they were ahead of the utility. They were pouncing at a good timing right there, but caught, slowed, and destroyed. Double AWPs picked up. We'll see that come into play again. It was something that the Mongols wanted to tussle with earlier in the piece of this one.
How do you feel about Bud? Like if a stranger can walk up to you like, "Oh, you're right, Bud."
It depends on what the person looks like.
Okay. So it's someone of your age at a party, and he walks up to you and says, "Hey, Bud, grab me a beer."
If it was like me, I think I'm a pretty... I don't think I'm an aggressive-looking guy.
No.
I think... Ooh.
You don't take that as patronizing?
No, I wouldn't.
No, okay, just making sure. Called a
Big
guy
Zero?
once, didn't like that.
Who?
I called a random guy darling, and he got upset.
His fragile masculinity.
Yeah, he did. And then just kept oversharing with a bunch of strangers. But, you know, some people do that. Me included. Anyway, Carrigan is one of the players on the team.
And might overshare this round.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Pull this right back.
He's got a leash close behind. Now, once the long door smoke fades, he mollies. Now he's trying to clear out anybody close and personal.
Frozen's got some mad new lineups. He's had that fast one on the pistol. This is a late long corner. Oh, flashes are great. Flashes are brilliant, but Mazinho, he was covered. Gets away with one. Oh, that's a good shot. Jinx, buy me a beverage. Oh, head spotted and tapped away. Rain and Elise just hitting shots right now, and it's satisfying to watch as a Counter-Strike fan.
Surely 910 knew that was a possibility.
Yeah. Likely communicated. Brokey dips down, but is punished by Senzu.
Senzu needs a 1v4 to go 6-6 in the half. Yeah,
good luck with that. FaZe aren't going to overextend. They'll be looking to secure the 7th convincingly, and there's not much that Senzu can do other than pick up an M4 and run into the site with a flash.
Well, if he can get to the bomb, he has a smoke.
Yeah, but getting there is the hard part.
Yeah, but he hits.
Shot. Oh, look at that off angle. Ray knows what's up. Carrigan looks satisfied, and they should be. 7 rounds on their T side of Dust2. This series getting going. Let's find out what happens in the next.
Go-Go Glorping Rangers, you Mighty Morphin Glorpin Rangers. No one can ever take them down. The power lies on their side. This is a world first, TheMongolz. And we had to bring Glorp out for a match like this.
Yeah, I mean, you know, FaZe Clan, they've been AWPing and Glorping. Double Glorp and AWP from Mongols didn't quite translate into a win on their CT side. FaZe Clan did not much to say.
No, they were happy with the first half.
Yeah, very happy.
Four players starting long.
Okay.
And that's from the FaZe Clan on the CT
Only
side.
3 for the Mongols.
Exactly, but this was a gamble early and they didn't get what they were looking for. Now pivoting. Rotation back towards top side. Carrigan staying tucked in at car.
This is a ballsy commitment from Carrigan.
It's a fake.
Yeah, and then you're going to park one pit.
But they'll get early info because of the top A.
But 910 had the smoke, which means it makes me think that if they got the fight, they might smoke and go. But now he's bringing it back.
They're waiting for a regress. Blitz might not go cleared in pit unless he was spotted.
Oh, clean. Finds Frozen, now reveals his position, just trying to keep him busy. It is just a bit of a fakery and nice shot from Unleash. Quick one
Up
tap.
short fast.
Up short, Brokey's going to be ready for one, but jumping makes it very hard. Dropping off if necessary. Does break his legs. Lots of sounds, but no commitment. 910 activates late long. Good shot again from Elige on the USP. He's delivering now. Carrigan would love another, but Elige has taken all of the glory. 3 kills from him on the pistol. Huge frags, make it 4. Solid work from... I was going to try and say his whole name. Jonathan Jablanowski.
Close enough.
Was that close?
It was. I think it was. That is a world first pistol for FaZe Clan against the Mongols in this specific head-to-head matchup.
You're right.
Very nice shot there from Elige. Beautiful work. Just dancing, diving, ducking, and dodging. I took your advice. You know, I looked at the Boomer to Zoomer thing on refrag,
Did you do it?
and then I saw the Elige one. I like the Elige one more.
Yeah, it's more comprehensive.
Because you run through and you take 2 jewels with bots that you don't know whether. I like that. That was nice. Elige has a good little.
Is that angle trainer?
This isn't. No, I don't know what it was. It was just his like training
routine.
thing. Yeah. Oh, guys, you're getting aggressive against Deegs. I know the song goes be aggressive, be aggressive, but right now you were down in a number disadvantage on what is essentially just a deco. That's a Deagle eco.
Yeah, right.
Oh dear.
There is a lesser popular song called Don't Lose to Decos. Don't lose to
Never really topped the pops.
No, it didn't. It didn't.
Especially having Madonna feature on that track.
Oh, mate, that was beautiful.
Oh, her jazz hands would have taken it all the way. Rain, overrun, back of the site. Here he goes.
They've lost this round.
That's an M4 now for the post plant.
Do you have a kit somewhere on site? Did
Senzu
anyone
tucked
bother
in
buying
car.
one?
They've got the M4 now. Lads, I don't know how you do this.
Yeah, well, Elige can shoot good. He shoot good, so maybe he can shoot good all 3.
What about shoot good fast?
Shoot good fast. Yeah! Oh! Senzu, perfectly timed uncrouch, and now they're going to lose it all. Every rifle falls into enemy hands. Mara immediately celebrating that one with the boys, because Mongols have just wrestled for early control in the second half.
Oh, dearie, have a teary.
That pistol was completely pointless.
Yeah,
now.
I can't, I don't, I won't. It happened. It's not these last kills.
No,
it was the first two.
Bloody hell.
Well, we shouldn't have lost that one.
Yeah,
now we'll force by. Elige up middle. Into an AWP.
That was really quick.
Get your head pinned to the back wall in a cartoony fashion.
Yeah, Looney Tunes style.
Bosh.
Foley artist makes a kind of thwong sound as you kind of jiggle around on the wall. Went too far with that. They have upper tunnels, though. That's nice.
Well, with the current positions of FaZe, I don't foresee them winning this round. I know that seems very early to say with a minute 15 on the clock. Oh, okay. Rain got a very nice timing there.
Yeah.
Still, I don't think it should matter.
They're kind of Naviing it, you know? The whole squad's been there for the whole time, and now they're just slowly walking up.
We have so many nades as well. We get another. That's not a Jay. We don't have to do them like that, do we? Because it's not a real smoke, Jay, right? They were Now, show that one, Jay.
Yeah, show
that one.
Go on.
Where are the gaps in that?
Well, there's a little one.
Still not. Still not the
Short could see it.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
they're more just like, it's just going through the motions. You're just throwing the
This is pageantry.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And it's also, like, in case FaZe were there,
What if it
it's
was
lulling
stacked?
them into a false sense of security. Like, man, they can't even throw across smoke.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, we've been there and done that. That is quite a common caster conundrum where we brainstorm the idea of missing
Well, what if
utility.
Furia were actually missing all the outside smokes on Nuke after never throwing them to trick the opponent?
To trick the opponent so they stay in yard too long.
No, they just actually don't know how to throw yard
Professional.
smokes.
I reckon, Chad, and I'll say this with conviction, if I was getting paid to play Counter-Strike,
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Say the ridiculous thing.
I would hit 75%.
Okay, I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you went there. Never go 100%.
Never, ever. Don't do the Jason Moses at all. 75%. How many do you think what was your percentage in your career?
I don't know.
I reckon a solid 86.
It wasn't my nades, mate. It was my aim.
Ah, yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I saw the Titan game went well.
Not the 2014 one, the 2015 one. All right?
Okay.
All right, well, they've gone for the double dip, Deegs, which are dastardly. As the score is 8-7. Mongols might be able to tie things up. Will be rifle round into the next regardless of the outcome for this one for FaZe. 9-10 found the opener quite easily previously. Rain frozen towards B. Brokey scout starting mid. Carrigan up short and Elige long. Here they go into B.
Frozen, what have you got for us? 5-7's good for this range, but not against the FAMAS of Techno. Puts him down in the dirt. Rain just unloading all 7 bullets into the wall. Couple did find TheMongolz. Collateral on the scout. Hang on, that might change things if they run into Carrigan. He could even hit some body shots here. Techno is low, and they're actually backing away. He gets all
of this. Elige is cutting him off.
Okay, now look at the health. Look at the health. Not a single player healthy. Oh, he's not going to clear this, though, is he?
But Senzu, is he looking?
Yeah, he's right behind him.
Oh.
Yeah, now he knows.
Oh,
but Rain clears it. And he knows he's got Techno trapped. This could be a little bit of revenge from fumbling in the second round conversion of their pistol win. Elige is pushed up. He's being held by 9-10 and Blitz. He's a dead man, right?
Should be.
Doesn't get anything out of this. Yeah, look at him pre-firing as he rounds the corner.
Well, you could go back to B now. Techno's in this upper tunnel smoke.
Techno cleat.
Yeah, they're going back.
Yeah. Well, it was exciting for a minute.
It was.
Yeah.
Still could be, because look at the HP on the Mongols players. It's not great.
And Rain has an AK-47.
Yeah, so there's still an opportunity for this, and they will play for the round because they're buying next round. 9-10 won't move past here. He'll jam
promise?
it. He'll jam it. He won't even jam it.
He's not even jamming.
Oh, he's jamming. Yeah, he's jamming hard.
Yeah. Oh, they're into the B side now, and it's going to be Carrigan and Rain that will have a look in. Why wouldn't you? However, some diligent util and confirmation of where both of the CTs are. So you get the bomb across, couple of seconds to spare. It's quite exciting for a while, that was.
It was.
I enjoyed that.
There was brief moments where the heart rate
like that whole thing where Carrigan didn't know that Senzu was there, and then Senzu was told by Techno that Carrigan was there, and then Rain comes around the corner and finds Senzu and tells Carrigan that he was there. It was good, wasn't it? Enjoyed that.
One of the highlights of the round.
Yeah.
One of the many highlights, I'd say.
Here are the highlights of the round.
Bang!
That happened. And then what else happened? This happened. That's right. Blitz.
This was important.
Yep.
I did feel like I was having to do Rush's job for him for a while there, because he didn't switch to Elige. He was pushing up mid to cut them off.
Yeah, you did tell him what to do. That's not cool, man.
But sometimes he needs a bit of help. We don't call him the all-seeing eye these days. He used to be. But
that's Sauron, isn't it?
He's just the everyman.
God, jeez. You just did a tour of Australia with Rush, and you're still just picking on him.
Can you believe the everyman doesn't get out of bed until 9:30 a.m. every day?
That sounds like a reasonable time to be.
The everyman would be out of bed every day at 6.
Oh, yeah. What time do you get out of bed every day, Jad?
Whenever the hell I want.
About 6?
Yeah. All right. Long pick for 9-10.
You seen enough?
Yeah, 3-man long stance. Carrigan will get control. Biggest issue I see in this round is Brokey only with the scout. So if it is a short execute, he will need headshots as they start to team in towards the site. So this is not going to be an easy round for them to convert if it is one of the more standard finishes on this map. Elige's rotated back, so he's one of the most important pieces of the CT defense. Is how does he feel the flow of the round starting to unfold? So just trying to negate a mid to B early.
What's really valuable is that they've held on to their HEs. You can see 3 HEs for FaZe, so in these XX, Elige can time this right.
Oh, he's blocked
it off. He had vision. I thought he might be able to see something. Never mind, actually. Wow.
Now it feels like he's dancing with death a little bit because the smoke hasn't landed in a predictable manner. Oh, flash. He got team flash there. I think he wanted to come through. Nade on the toes. Short pressure now.
And AXEC util as well.
Yeah, but they are splitting B. Action on Frozen and Rain.
HE. He's going to use the break.
Oh.
Timing. He's up. He's over.
Good kill. Good kill.
Gets one. Solid work from Elige. Now, Bomb is pivoting. They're going to use the what remains of that A smoke, and Brokey, he's in 2 minds.
The scout.
They give him that flash, though. They give him that flash and keeps his boots planted. He was about to transition away. Ooh, doesn't hit the
That's
shot.
An AWP, that's a kill.
You're right. Needed to be head.
Good flash again. Bomb will go down.
Again, Mongols find themselves low. Worse for wear. Carrigan going for a real swing on that one. Full mosh pit. Just swinging with his eyes closed.
Now you have to save. Mongol's going to take the lead in this one. Backing off right now. Rain and Frozen trying to find safe haven. For Rain now trapped over towards the dark box in CT spawn. They'll be aware that he's tucked in, so 9-10 can just hold the line. Would be important to hold on to these guns. Taking a look at the loss bonus coming into this second half of play. Pistol for FaZe, and then a catastrophic second round loss. I can't quite believe the round that they lost in the follow-up, but just a deco.
Yeah.
And only getting 2 kills in that round, it was quite easy for the Mongols. This is about to be the 4th in a row. There's another gun removed. Loss bonus 2,900. If you had that, maybe, just maybe, you could have justified a full buy. Now it might have to be a partial. Did Techno say sick, boys?
Sounded like it.
Nice. Good on you, Techno. And there it is. First tactical timeout to be called from FaZe. So Neo, some words of wisdom are required right now, maybe more than ever. Elige did well to get one.
Yeah.
He was disruptive of the mid to B, slowed them down. But yeah, there's the tag onto Senzu. Senzu gets the kill as the flash
comes. I don't
comes.
know why it looks so silly to me.
I think he's, I'm not sure. It felt disconnected because his CT players weren't ready to do anything off the back of it. There was flames, as we could see right there. So FaZe, that ain't it. As they will go for the partial with the save down 4. Yeah?
No, I was just thinking it's possible that just because it was Brokey's info, he only did see one. Like, he saw one crossed. Obviously, you assume the team are behind him, but perhaps...
Maybe trying to find a gap while the bomb's getting planted.
Guys, the result is what it is right now. Whatever fucking happened doesn't fucking matter. We need to step fucking up now, okay? Yep. Doesn't fucking matter now. Let's fucking go.
I mean, he's spoken like a true leader.
Yeah.
Maybe there's been bickering. Maybe there's been like, you know, oh, we shouldn't have lost that round, and you're still thinking about it. But you got to just focus on what's in front of you now.
Yeah, the new constellation of the team has definitely caused a lot of adjustments required from every single piece, and it's not the FaZe that anybody remembers.
But you know what I remember from FaZe?
Winning rounds like this.
Winning rounds like this.
They don't
do that anymore.
They're not that. They don't feel like that team anymore.
Well, that's because Rops is very.
I don't think it's just on Rops.
No, I know, but they just meshed, didn't they? Everyone knew what was required of them.
Well, it feels like a lot of players are playing out of position with the FaZe that we remember. And now, it's not out of position for them in the entirety of their careers, but it is in recent history when we think of the highlights of FaZe.
And you want to talk about how changing positions can affect players? Look at Cadian holding ramp on Nuke.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, that's 2 spotted. That's 3 noted.
And flash.
Beautiful.
Great team play from Mongols. I feel like FaZe are constantly white screened.
Yeah, good flash work. That's true.
And that's a lovely... Oh, okay.
Whoa.
Bloody hell. Mazinho's a robot, bro. Yeah, let him have it. Look at him search.
Hey, get over here.
This is going to be a 1-mag ace from Mazinho if you can find Rain.
Give him the Scorpion treatment.
Let him find it. Let him find it. He's coming for you, Rain. He's coming. And you're not looking! Mazinho! 5 headshots! Ace for Mongols!
Yeah, a partial buy, but
Saves
still a flashy one. Beautiful work from the kid. Young gun, sharp shooter. Gets them up to double digits. 10 now for the Mongols. Here it is again in the highlight package. I think we caught all of that, so great job, Rush. Graham Pitt will give you double thumbs up for that one. This one, bang!
That was clean.
And then the easiest of the lot.
Still gets the headshot, though. You know, he made sure.
If you're going to turn it around, FaZe, now's the time. Hit that tap. Shut off the flow for Mongols. 9-10's across. He'll peek into this. Oh! I just feel like Broky's soul has been removed from his body.
Oh,
it's just been taken from his person. He's looking down on himself on the floor.
An out of body
just
experience.
crying.
Like it's like his finger was just going to possessed and just clicked on to the I'm supposed to be commentating.
You know the Family Guys when Peter falls over?
Yeah.
And he's like, that's what Broky's doing right now. If you keep it up for the next 35 seconds.
No, for our viewers' sake.
Do it.
Oh, it's sounding a bit weird now. That would have been different.
One was...
Sorry, that had a different flavour. Sorry about that, please.
What just came out then?
Yo, can we delete the VOD? Yo, Michael. Mikey boy.
Hey.
Get that one gone.
Well, they might be deleting Carrigan as well because this hunt, it's diligent. Blitz, you're low. And how low can you go as Carrigan needs to duck below the bar. Should be staying alive. Ooh, unless it's a jump shot. 11-8. Here it is again. Oh my giddy.
Here we go. Oh, sorry, I just said it. Yeah. Oh, I hated that for him. I hated that for him. That's all. I'm sorry.
No. Hey, show that clip.
Yeah, my day right now.
Yeah, here's my day.
Here's my day.
You want one of these? Nah, you really don't. Oh, I can't. Well, we know where it went wrong. Second half, second round. Second half, second round. Second half, second round.
So this is the second half and the...
Not the second round.
Well, it was the second round. Was when it
went wrong.
When they lost.
Because now it's 6 in a row.
Lost the deco.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Second half, second round.
Now you're making the sounds. Blue bin Molly's bad. Senzu safe. Frozen aggressing. Techno responsible. Those are all words that made sense. I don't know why you're laughing.
They are. Just the contrast.
And Techno passes his test.
He does. Okay. Second map's ancient. Second map is ancient.
For those of you that have just joined us, by the way, second map, ancient.
It's just, Mongols are doing very well, but obviously they've had some fumbles from FaZe that have helped propel them to this powerful position. Another really good smoke there, highlighted by our ops team. We'll get to it again. There it is, nice little gap. Yeah. See, it's premeditating, of course, right?
Brokey,
we discussed it.
Yeah.
As Raid's coming through.
Mazinho's making sure. And
no, man!
What is this game? What are we doing? That's imagine it was deliberate, like the ultimate BM. The bomb on his
I'm going to throw the bomb over.
So he looks at it like,
and then we're going to kill him.
I'm basically simple.
But cooler, because it was the bomb.
Not the orb. Yeah, actually, it is cooler with the bomb.
Yeah. It makes a noise too.
Oh my god, I think I'm going to start throwing bombs for like fake flashing with a bomb.
Here it is.
Yo. Does Brokey follow it?
Slips off the ledge.
Yeah.
What?
Wait.
What's going on in this game, man?
This is for playoffs, right?
Yeah, and this is a world first.
World first as well, Chad. Why have we lost our marble?
This is why this is a great world first.
Oh, wow.
As far as world first
I can't believe we've been deprived of this up until this point.
Exactly. I want more world first.
Yeah, man. Oh. Give me a minute.
Yeah, you can compose yourself. I'll bring us into this. 4v5, number advantage for FaZe. They found an opener off the Brokey scout in the world first. I can't. No, but they're not going to win this round. It's going to extend. We need to pull ourselves back together.
Okay.
This is the start of the comeback.
Oh. Maybe if Mazinho throws the bomb out first.
I think that would be the play.
Yeah, I think that's the play. Elige is safe from that 12 flashbang assault.
Not the mollies.
He's going to be able to jump up and catch his timing. Carrigan distracts, activates. Now they're just on top of each other. That's actually less than ideal. In fact, Carrigan does it because he didn't. Now they get a free plant. And they're both dead. Looks like Ancient... Oh, wow! Frozen delivers a lovely double. Lining up for Mazinho, though. He doesn't get greedy. Doesn't go for too much. Hang on, Rain as well. The FAMA's working well. Can't get it done. It's Mazinho. 20 frag total. 13 to 8. Mongols mincemeat. Dust2 failure from FaZe. Yes.
I remember doing that a lot.
Yo.
Yeah. I had rune plated armor.
You had rune?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll trim that for free if you just drop it on the ground.
Cheers, man.
All right. Let's go. Let's get this going. Map 2. World first. Is that good energy?
Yeah, it's great energy. Winner of this is in the arena, and they'll also play a seeding match against MOUZ for the semi or the quarter final. Ancient is the turf of the Mongols. Oh.
So that's why you put a P250 for the first fight, because if they're playing big box, you don't have to Glock it.
Yeah, if it's Search A with P250 and you hit that banger,
you kind of win the round, don't you?
You feel real good.
Yeah, yeah. Don't tell you who doesn't feel good is FaZe Clan without a kit. Am I reading that correctly?
You are. There is a smoke.
Yeah, but it'd be nice with a kit. If you had
it would be better with a kit.
Yeah, he went for a flash.
But you made the best of a bad situation.
And let's see what they can do. Rain has not got that one cleanly. Carrigan, however, in the meantime, is working magic. Elige as well. Smoke on the bomb. They're panicking. They have to get on that defuse soon. 2v2. Sticking a 10-second defuse in the smoke. And there we go.
Well, pistols going much better for Mongols than it did yesterday. Touched on that with round number 1 of the previous map, Dust2, FaZe Clan's choice. And now they picked up their second. So that's already much better than yesterday. FaZe, we know they're not the team that they once were, and Mongols have been treading water for some time. Here's the opener. Bang! And the dirt is gone.
Silly bang.
Hi, it's Vince with Slap Chop.
Barry Scott here with Sillet Bang.
Yeah, so there was a remix done.
Okay.
With the guy called Vince. Was it Vince? Anyway, Slap Chop. And someone remixed it. If there are any boomers...
Where is Vince now?
I think he ended up in prison.
Oh. Sorry about that.
Eco with the Zeus. We call this round the... What type of god are they?
Ecus.
Greek god. This is the Greek god round.
The Zeus... Oh, he's a god, yeah.
Is he a Greek god?
No, wait, they're going to win one. Oh, they're doing it.
Yes,
Here we
the
go.
Greek god round.
They win their second round, forced by... Eco.
Eco, where they smite
It's not even a deco, it's just an eco. It's better than the Mongols.
with a Zeus.
With a Zeus, obviously. So it's the Greek god
It's
round.
the Greek god round.
Another one.
Oh, wow, I got it wrong. Mongols won 5 out of 6 pistols yesterday.
Yeah, Chad, come on, mate.
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't even hear you say that.
That's right.
I was in my
I
own
thought it
little
was
world.
them because they... Sorry, I almost said they sucked. They struggled so much.
Yeah, well done.
Sorry, everyone. I've been spreading...
They've lost this round.
I've been spreading misinformation.
Chad, can you go...
I'm like the modern media.
Can you explain how they've lost to an eco?
They won 5 out of 6 pistols yesterday, Alex.
Is that right?
Yeah, so I got it wrong.
Oh.
So the pistols continue to go well.
Oh my god. 1,000-yard stare. Okay, well, that one I can explain. 910 didn't clear his corner. And that one I can explain. Frozen hit a good shot. I've done well so far.
Yeah.
Hey, Senzu didn't clear Rain on the smoke. Okay, I've done it. I did it. I did your job for you.
Now they're force buying. Blitz is a Glock.
Yeah, it's an armored block, though.
Oh, Senzu, get out of there, mate. Well, he got out of there. Copped the nade. Okay, well, this is a great opportunity for FaZe now to get to work.
Yeah, it is, especially when you've got 2 AK-47s round 3 on your CT setup.
Oh. All right, playing with some confidence.
Yeah, he's hitting shots now.
Well, this should be a 3-1 start, so it's like they never lost the pistol at all.
Yeah. And they forced, so yeah, it's basically going to be a 3-1. Congrats. 5 alive as well. This is dreamy.
This is beautiful. This gives me more time to repent for my sins of spreading misinformation.
So Mongols, they won 5 out of 6
This is why
pistols,
I was so confused. Yesterday was very laboured for them against Complexity.
It was.
There was a lot of comebacks that they had fumbled.
Yeah.
And that's why I just assumed that they were the ones losing the pistols, but of course it wasn't, because yesterday we were baffled by how the games got close for Cole, with them losing so many pistols, and then it got to the third map of Inferno and they won a pistol, and they were like, we did it, we won a pistol.
And that was a big comeback.
Yeah. Have I done enough to repent?
Not to be confused with what Spinks was asking for a little earlier on today.
Yes. How many more times do I have to apologize before the internet forgives me?
I think you're okay, because misinformation on the internet's kind of vogue right now.
It is.
Everyone loves that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll have an eco now. I'm going to take a look in the interim to take stock of where the tournament is currently at. We do find ourselves in Group A. There is an elimination going on with 3D Max versus Big. The first map's come to its conclusion. I'll let you guys go and search out that information at your own accord. And the second map is going to be starting, which will be Dust2.
Do people really care about spoilers?
Some people do, yeah.
Okay. If you care about casters ruining the B-Stream scoreline, because you're going to go back and watch the VOD, put a 1 in the chat right now.
Some people do. I try and cater to everybody.
Yeah, but that's not possible. So I just want to know. I just want to have get a feeler. How many people are actually sitting there going, "Oh, I can't wait to watch the B-Stream group stage VOD from IEM Melbourne"? No one's saying that.
You never know. What number did you want to say?
1.
Okay.
Well, 1 if you actually hate spoilers
they'll
from
say this
the
to
B-Stream.
spite you now, won't they?
No, because no one lies on the internet apart from you, mate.
Wow.
Sorry.
Okay.
Fresh wood.
Yeah, it's still open. We're going to get underway with the gun rounds. Insta-beat or smoke thrown out from Rain. Elbow smoke in play as well. Looks like a hefty start over towards A from TheMongolz.
Fast donut.
Oh, they've extinguished in middle to make it seem like they're coming. So right now it's just going to be Brokey.
Brokey, vision, and a kill. Takes down Senzu, gets away. Dips back behind the donut smoke. Molly big box from Carrigan, trying to make it uncomfortable for them as they try and get this bomb down. Now, will they try and fight them through these smokes?
Oh,
the pre...
Look at that!
Carrigan, he's cheating.
Check in PC.
Yeah, check in PC.
3v5.
He bought power, if you know what I mean. Now what?
This is a very, very tough round.
Frozen's flanking, but Carrigan's beating him to the punch onto 9-10. It's Carrigan's round, bro. He's shooting sharp, shooting hard, and we'll leave with 3 because Frozen stole it.
Good job, Mr. Anderson. Very good work from him. And I liked what FaZe did there to stifle the scaling into A. They had thrown incendiaries, and I think they had layered them towards the big box, so kind of forcing them to either just be stalled in the open or have to path close towards Donut. This is beautiful here from Carrigan again, just catching this one in the replay. Beautiful little work there.
Okay, I'm looking at the stats.
A few ones.
There's a lot of ones. All right, Chad, you're right. You're right. We will not say score lines that you're obviously going to see when you check Reddit or HLTV anyways. So.
I was just saying the maps. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I was saying.
Okay, good to know.
Techno needs to brute force this round. So he's gone AK. There's pistols around him. There's armor to work with, a little bit of util. He's looking for a fight, peering out mid. Would love a 4K. That's what happens when I go to a restaurant and there's no utensils.
Oh, mate, yeah, 4K. I can actually hear it. I can hear it now.
Okay.
No, you say, Bud. Hey, Bud. You're going to get a 4K?
Yeah, I'd be pretty upset if they didn't give me any utensils.
Yeah.
Okay, well, going to be pushing down B ramp. Blitz, what can you show us? You've got a lot of utility. You might get caught by a timing.
Ooh, Crosshair was in the right place, but the bullets from Rain were too. Finds 9-10.
Activating cave.
Accelerating in. Brokey gets caught out. Pants by the Tech 9s. It's getting awkward, but what? What was that? Instantaneous adjustment. The first bullet of the transfer finds Senzu. Oh, mate. Rain is locked in, and Frozen's hitting bangers. So for FaZe are back. I'd just like to make it clear.
Shorts. Oh, okay. Yeah, short smoke trickles in. Now Techno can... Oh, good molly. Great molly. They're in. The bomb can go down.
Yeah, they're going to do this. Bomb goes down. Frozen held at bay by the flame, walking on in now. Alish spammed him to force him wide, and that smoke on short won't last forever. That's the kill from Techno. Frozen, what's he done that for? Doesn't hit the shot necessary, and going round the world is Blitz. Alish, no smoke but a kit. Well, that nade would have been perfectly placed had he thrown it Cave, but now confirmed they're not close ramp. But was he ready for this potential on Cave? He's gone so fast about it. Alish is convinced he must be ramp. Now, process of elimination dictates, but Blitz is ready. Mongols still one away on the half buy.
Catch that from Alicia's POV. Just bang. Little pixel on the screen sat on his ass. Round 1, and the Mongols do it with a hero AG and some upgraded pistols.
Bro, I thought Rain had done enough.
That second kill must have been wild.
Yeah, it looked. I didn't even see his model adjust to Senzu.
We'll catch it, I hope. Here it is.
So he looks ramp. Oh no, he looks there, and then he took a break. He wasn't even a transfer.
Yeah, took a breath, took a moment.
That was in slow-mo, bro.
But Mongols take the round. Bang.
Cooked.
Yes. Okay. Well, after the pistol round, we've got a 9-10 opening AWP kill. That's our middle.
That was rapid. The Technos paid a heavy price to get tucked early on bucket. And Frozen unable to convert, but there's the Carrigan attempt. Senzu gets the double kill and now spots out Rain, knows where one of the two are, goes wide and hunts him down. Senzu, first 3 contributions and it's round defining.
Okay, Brokey, you might just be saving, and that's if you can. Backing off towards Donut silently. Blitz, he'll allow his teammates to pick up that slip. He'll head back to worry about A main. Techno first up to bat by the looks of things. 9-10 deep line towards red, so they are aware he won't be retaking. So they can send out the search party to remove this. There are a couple of Molotovs to work with to flesh out back Donut. They also want to start worrying about their economy on the T side as well, so don't want to give away too many bodies. I think Brokey might go down. Oh, will he? No.
Doesn't look like they're piling Donut at all. What are they looking for? Is he practicing?
Nade of some variety, I think.
Yeah. Wow. I can hear some cheers from the B-Stream game.
Yeah, that's the 3D Max versus Big.
Okay, don't you dare say the scoreline, Chad, okay? People will be watching the VOD.
Map 2.
2.
Okay, tactical timeout called by FaZe. They still have a decent amount of cash to work with, even if they lose this round. He has done. Senzu's sharp. Senzu's real sharp.
But you say he's a bit of the X factor in the sense that he's not always there.
I think in these type of games he is, and for me he's their star player. But it's once they get into which for them is it's the stage or playoff games. Yeah. He's not the same level of player. But I think that they have a lot of sharpshooters.
Wasn't that the case for Mazzinho for a while? But he's kind of found
when he first came on the scene, one of his first events. I remember with Katowice, he shat the bed. It was messy, but he's been able to start to become much more of a comprehensive player.
Definitely.
Okay, so timeout taken. As mentioned, cash will be there. Loss bonus 2,400 into the next, so FaZe will have another buy regardless, but it's just to talk about their approach. They're not going to be stubborn in middle. Elige, a little bit more timid this time.
Yeah, well, after 9-10, just orbed him out of the round in the opening 5 seconds. That will do it. Do that.
Blitz is out mid, just has to avoid the spam, and now that they've completely relinquished control, be able to start on creeping it. Senzu to take point. He'll pressure red. Fade.
That's Carrigan's responsibility, playing it passive. Allegiant Frozen, a double jiggle smoke defense.
Feels like it could get claustrophobic if they take contact at similar times.
Yeah, you're right. They just blocked ramp. So, Mongols can freeze and will. Steps and presence shown in cave. Bomb in mid and Blitz an audible dismount. I don't know if they'll have heard that. Brokey a bit too far away.
Does look like it's an A split.
This smoke will not force Carrigan to react, but it will keep his boots planted.
They still have those smokes for Donut as well as A main.
Yeah, so at this point, actually, the clock is against Mongols now. This slow jiggle smoke defense is going to pay off. That's the first
Mazzinho has to come through this.
And he's just holding on to his for as long as he can.
Oh, what do you do now?
Yeah, you're running through it. Oh, come on! 9-10's just booked him, and now through the smoke with the smoke break, Mongols! Oh, FaZe had him booked! Low on time, just get blocked in both of the entrances into the site you've set your sights on. And 9-10 hits some BS through the smoke onto Elige. Mazzinho nade breaks into Frozen. And they win both of their duels. Actually cooked.
Yeah.
I'm very impressed they won that.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It feels like they should have no right.
The logic on 9-10 pulling the trigger there, I'd like to see it from his POV.
And that was off of the timeout. So they discussed the idea of having the passive stance.
Yeah. Yeah. And Mongols still just individually...
Get out of there, Brokey.
– individually better.
'Individually better. Okay, well.
Wow.
We'll catch that in the replay, I hope. Love to see that again. I was just watching Frozen the whole time.
Yeah, right.
See if he caught a shadow, but
So
he dropped it a little bit early. Yeah, he didn't. It's just like the clock was at a point where to throw it.
He's holding
So,
Brokey. Does he just pull the trigger? Yeah. Oh, mate, he's just trying to clear Brokey. Doesn't realize Elise is just playing close to the
Oh, and he's
smoke.
blind.
Frozen was blind from the donut flashes. Yeah, I would be.
What are you meant to do? What are you meant to do?
I don't know. Not.
9-10 had that moment against Brokey on Plat on Dust 2,
Yeah.
and now this one, that's some real bullshit.
Yep. Straight up. Unadulterated.
Well, remember, they had money for the buy, so they're in again, but we're all tied up 4-4. Mongols win this one, they can start sprinkling a few extra rounds on top. This time it's 2 players out mid towards red, so Blitz partnering up with Senzu.
Much earlier this time. This is their plan. If you get given mid for free, this seems to be the playbook. That smoke, pressure applied. You can see what it's done to Carrigan. He's forced into CT and the off angle. Hoping Senzu does a lazy clear, but I don't know, man. Senzu's been looking pretty good. He gets that early shadow. He knows they're coming. It delivers. Oh, Carrigan couldn't finish off Blitz. One bullet would have done it. Spots Elise on the jiggle. Yeah, he's backing away. Oh, he's going to slip away. 9-10's taking the bomb donut.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Techno's coming as well.
And they're just leaving A. They're leaving A to re-clear red. That's a good incendiary. That is a great incendiary, but Techno hits the shot anyway.
They're here to respond to this.
Yeah, Elise does get the temple frag. Big onto Mazinho. Bomb needs to be picked up. Techno gets on it. Oh, big work. Rain keeping disrupting. It's falling through the fingers of Mongols here, but 9-10 still alive. Eye to the scope, clearing close. It's going to be Rain the next challenge. Looks away, but Blitz will deliver. 2 versus 2. Time sensitive. Blitz will punch in the code. Smoke keeps the AWP at bay. 9-10 pathing back towards main. Exposed by the fading smoke. Blitz doesn't have their health for a 1v2 here. Elige, though, the one with the rifle, good for it, ready and receives. FaZe 5, Mongols 4.
Stressful. Carrigan feels like he should have had 2, right?
Yeah.
Did a lot of damage, obviously, into that second player, but couldn't get it across the line. And then the bomb gets loose, so Mongols do well to get it down. This is going to be the first tactical timeout called by the Mongols. So Mara on the mic. Plenty of money for their buy as well. It's now FaZe the ones who will need this extra 30 seconds gifted to them to talk through how the drops are going to function. But everybody will get what they need. So this one looks like it might be a little bit back and forth down the stretch of the first half second map. Both teams 1900 loss going into the next, so an important round for both teams. Nobody with a huge bag of extra cash. I would expect the Mongols, if they lose this, they'll bring out something heroic on the likes of Blitz. Could even get something going on Techno as well. And this is unfortunate. Didn't really calculate the timing on that fading smoke then, 9-10.
Yeah,
his death getting caught in the open. And he was, okay, Mazinho, a little bit unhappy with that one. Rain's lining up instant doors.
Cave and red for Mongols.
They're going to come out mid. There'll be flashes here. For the clear.
Gonna call for it, is he? Frozen's going to wait for the flashes, and then he's going to nade break.
Oh.
Rain just spams Techno.
That's just full wallbang
straight wall
through the cubby.
Oh my god, die. Blitz has got some adamantium armor on.
Oh, catch that!
Dunk, Senzu!
Overstayed his welcome. Give him a parting gift on the way out of red. Carrigan on A. This might be undetected. Or unexpected. Everybody grouping up towards A main now.
He's told 9-10 what he wants from him.
But could do the donut as well as the CT smoke, and in they go. The bomb won't be committed. Mazinho and Senzu could search, get some space. There's still plenty of time to play out a mid-round. Oh, they're committing. Bomb's coming.
Spam a whole mag, gets nothing. Bomb in.
Oh my god, look at Blitz's. Never mind. Elysian's coming. Fake plant.
Yeah, Molly on the corner.
Gotta get it down now, boys. Gotta get it down now,
forever.
boys.
Senzu's down. Good work from Carrigan. Rain in the smoke. Mazinho walks past him. Broken completely caught unawares. Mazinho, the playmaker. Still just a leash. In the donut, Mazinho biding his time for the swing. Does get a heavy lick down to 27. He's going to give himself a little lurky smoke to play around. Could flash through this. He just didn't pick it up. Didn't elect to take the flash.
Safe plant.
Blitz is holding you. No, no, he's not. Adjustment. Oh, and the headshot as well. If Mazinho had just gone down in that first exchange, Elige could have done it.
Also there, if Mazinho had continued to plant,
Yeah, that too.
then Alish can reset in a 1v1.
Very quick thinking to get off the bomb, expecting Alish to get them both. Important trade from Mazinho.
Nice round.
Here's the wallbang.
He just unloads. Just catches Techno. Oh, what a tough death. This is the push through the smoke. Fades. First one's easy as you like. Second's a good adjustment as Rain flicks in.
That's important from Mazinho.
That is crazy.
NT.
All right, well, FaZe have gone with some investments. 9-10 finds the opener on B.
Where's Brokey? I'm on Brokey watch. Okay, cave warping.
He'll get out of there after that molly. So backing off to stage 2. Blitz with red control again. No real rush for the Mongols. With the man advantage so early, does feel like they are destined for 6.
No one's holding red. They know that's the gap. Frozen's going to take intermittent looks.
This...
Oh, it's just not the weapon you want.
No. But this has been a fun game, though. Considering we've never seen these two teams play, it's been a real fun affair.
Yeah, agreed.
As most of them usually are until they end.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking from experience. Just want to let the record show.
Okay.
It's more like how they go in movies.
Right.
They look like fun while they're getting away with it. And then once they get caught, that's when the emotional damage and reality of your action sinks in.
Yeah, for most people.
Who gets the kids?
Who gets the dog? House. The whole thing.
What's your excuse? Is it a good one?
There's no such thing.
I don't know. Maybe you haven't heard a good enough excuse yet.
That's true. Does Brokey save his orb? Find out in a minute.
He better, or he won't have one next round.
Ah.
You better hide, Brokey.
Get into the smoke. No, that's a crazy idea. Maybe it isn't. Maybe he likes it. It's a pretty good idea.
It feels safe in here. It's warm.
Warm smoke, you reckon? Oh, God. Oh! Saved. Why did that look like a sourced Deagle clip? Sync it up, guys. Sync it up.
Okay, the ability to tie things up before the halftime break. FaZe have to battle through the lower bracket. Right now, we have Complexity versus Gamer Legion as one of our lower seeding matches. Then the winner of Big versus 3D Max will take on the loser of this one. So that's the gauntlet that lies ahead for the Group A.
And that is another.
Too many targets.
Frozen's just been saving him back to back. Okay, Carrigan, he's had enough. Pushes through the ramp flames. Molly will keep him trapped as he's going to try and relocate.
No space for the final round. They are completely condemned to outside the B doors.
You've got nothing. Carrigan can peace out and will. Wants to be away from the flash.
That's a miss, Molly. Good golly. Well, the way that FaZe were able to accrue their rounds came with that second round eco, like light upgrade win, and then from there they slathered them on early. Yeah. So FaZe did the hard work in the early stages. That should be good. Senzu 1v4.
And there we have it, a 6-6 dead even half. Mongols, they're a map up. FaZe looking to take us to a third. Stay tuned.
Sunday, the biggest rivalry in all of Counter-Strike returns for a 5th time. Chad, the Sponge Birchill, facing off against Henry G. Greer, in what experts are saying will be a battle for the ages. Can the undisputed champions of the world, Team Australia, keep their streak alive, or will Great Britain cause the upset of the century? It's the Cassius 5.0. Don't miss it.
Sunday, April 27th, 2 p.m. Australian Eastern Time, $29.99 on pay-per-view. Just kidding, it's free, so make sure you're there, because if you're not here, you're not living.
Let's go the boys! Looking forward to that one, Chad. Another victory for Australia, I'm sure.
It's tough out there. It's been getting harder year after year. Henry continues to bring the heat, but happy to go out and defend my throne.
I've already got costume sorted for Henry. I saw a Jeanery around the corner.
Yes, indeed. South Melbourne. Well, look, we're going to have a tough time out there. No JKS, no Azza. I don't know how I'm going to put a team together. We'll have to get the FlyQuest boys on the line, because I don't know how strong Team Australia can be this year. Would love to get me a Vexite, some ins.
I want to play fucking upper bracket now.
Feeling upper bracket this tournament?
Yes, I want to.
Feeling it?
Yes, I want to play
Okay,
upper
let's
bracket.
fucking get it.
Perpetually lower bracket runs from FaZe, but he's decided he'd like to do a bit of a change, and that was from ins to listen ins. As we get ourselves a little ramp block, smoke in the pistol. 6-6 half.
This is a B fake from FaZe.
Right.
But TheMongolz started heavy B. They saw there was no follow-through, and now they've rotated towards A. They're in the right place.
Yeah, 910's going to wait for Mazinha to draw attention now. 910 activates off the flash. Oh, he's made a meal of that. Hard to hit the evasive maneuvers of those blocks, and now looking good for TheMongolz. Elish getting away with another one, but Senzu will put him down, and now Frozen. Good composed first in the 1v3. Spots out Senzu and staying active on the fight. Senzu doesn't want to give this one away. He wants to buy time for Techno to rotate through, and has managed to get himself comfortably into Donut with the bomb. Bomb lost Donut. 60 seconds for Frozen. He's pretty damn quick on the Glock. And not ready for Techno's angle.
Mate, like I've been saying all series long, TheMongolz have been great on the pistols. Yesterday, they won 5 out of the 6, and today, they've won 3 out of the 4.
You can't stop talking about
I've
how
been
good
talking
they've
about
been
that all series
on
long.
the pistol. Every single possible moment, you've let us know how good they are on the pistol.
I've made sure that everyone has understood how good the TheMongolz have been on pistols in their 2 series so far.
You can't stop talking about it.
Okay, well, if you lose this one, Alex, I know they lost the second round of the first half to the Greek God strat.
Oh, mama! A second would have been really cool. Kind of glad he didn't get it, because I went for some weird line there.
Second would be really cool.
Yeah, it would have been. Yeah. One's good, though.
You could have pivoted to like wicked sick.
Wicked sick.
Crushed him.
Mega kill.
Okay, well, the rifles will be coming out into the next for FaZe. The fact that Elish even gets a kill there is quite stunning.
Yeah, look good. But not all that glitters is gold, Chad.
Is that a song?
It's a saying.
Okay. And just one more to find. It is the Rain Man.
Burst.
Gave it a go.
Yeah.
So 1 ain't bad. All right, we're going to fake A-Rush, and then we're going to delay something pop. I didn't hear the word before that, but we're going to fake A-Rush. So, guys, don't be too surprised if FaZe do a fake A-Rush. I just kind of have a really good read of the situation. Here comes the fake A-Rush. Guys. Late mid pop, I think. Yeah, here. So there's that fake A-Rush. Here comes the mid pop.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Blitz did well to do so much damage considering he was flashed. Still goes down to Elish, though, in this late mid take.
So now we mid-round.
Now you smoke mid, you smoke Donut.
Right, this is the only point that they've called themselves to. Now that they've got this control, Carrigan can start to weave together the finish of the round. Okay, we've taken down Blitz. He's a mid defender. I'm actually going to pivot back over towards B. We're going to try and swarm on Techno, who's currently on his lonesome. A rotation of Mazinha could be on the way. Oh, dear. Look at this flank.
Yeah.
Not the weapon for the job, though, is it?
It's not, and I don't know about the timings either. Mazinho's arrived on B, so short, or rather, cave is held from short.
Ooh,
wraps around.
They can focus fire.
He can actually really, they can win this. They can win this. The flashes have to be perfect. Oh, Techno spotted, pushing through. Okay, just an equal exchange.
Still winnable. Still winnable.
Certainly.
Look how quick he is.
Certainly.
He's so quick.
Use that MP9 to just walk one out.
Oh, he's low, he's low.
Rain didn't finish off the meal. Elige is low. Saved by Elige there. An important triple comes down to a 1v1. But yeah, damn, important round.
Yeah, Mazinho. Sorry, 9-10 getting there swiftly and silently. Activates. Unable to connect the dots, but there will be money for a CT side to buy. Don't you worry about that. Rifles equipped for Senzu, 9-10 and Blitz. On the other side of the server, they're also feeling a little bit of pain, Alex. As we come out of freeze time, it could be a fast B rush. We've got Mac 10s and Tech 9s, so you might want to do something pacey. A cave fight.
It was a really scary round for Elige to be forced into the 1v1. Impact player indeed.
It's not a B rush, but still could be a B execute. Mazinho and Techno working with 5-7s.
This mid-util though, but there's nothing behind it, so maybe 9-10's going to be summoned to B in time. Yeah, he is. Oh, wow. Smoke spam puts Rain on half.
Here's the B execute.
It's a long molly. It's going to make Senzu's life difficult. Full exec, look at them. Oh my god, chaining it together. Here we go. Look at that, so many nades! Oh. Forced into the fight. There's 9-10 to keep us level. Flash to delay. Rain fast on the flank, gets Techno out of cave. It's Blitz, though, that does return the favor, flanking on flanks.
Did Rain get info on both? Does he know Mazinho was there as well?
Mazinho's going to be quick on ramp. Held by Frozen. If he throws this nade now, though, he's ahead of it. Might look away. The timing is perfect. It's impeccable. The restraint, the trigger, discipline! Destructive on the 5-7. Flashes high. Elige has vision. Another clutch. Back-to-back clutches here from Elige. Smoke is weird. How does he play this?
Gap on this.
Gap, tiny gap! Trying to commit. Doesn't want to go down to that 5-7. It's a 10-second defuse. If he could just get him off, it does so. Gets away! Elige is coming up clutch. Back-to-back rounds. He plays. Oh, spoiler!
Is there time?
No time. No time, Elige has done it. Oh, the relief, the smile. It's an 8-8 game, dead even. Saving FaZe in back-to-back rounds. That's got to feel good for Elige.
Jeez, that was so close.
Yep.
Clear of the smoke with the spam through as well.
Well, the long smoke was a bit weird.
Yeah, it didn't land perfectly, but you're under pressure with the way that you're throwing it. You're unable to go wide with doing it. Mazinho is so fortunate. Blitz starts spamming again, so they go, okay, well, we know that he's repositioned right now. This is where the smoke gets cleared. Blitz isn't wide enough. Has to chase him through the smoke if he wants to win the round. And they're force buying again. They're force buying again. They've gone in again.
It's ugly. Look at that. 1 M4.
The buy for FaZe is better this round.
Oh, where did everyone's health just go? Look at that. It's a spam from Techno onto Rain. Blitz forced to extinguish. He does keep a vision, though, and can be stubborn. Frozen brings him down. Swing from Mazinho. Can he get 2? Carrigan denies. 3 versus 3. Techno last seen cave goes. Wow, he actually got Rain and spams Elige down lower. 9-10's a main push. This is chaos, but utter pandemonium. But it's put Carrigan in a horrible box, and 9-10 slams it shut.
This is what you expect from the Mongols, right? To play this heads-up, in-your-face, aim-map, deathmatch-based CS, and we're getting it time and time again. Carrigan showed visible frustrations after that, so Neo takes them into a tactical timeout, either just to cool down, but definitely to have a conversation, because the loss bonus, it's bottom of the barrel. They're going to be working with very, very limited investments right now, but the fight is coming their way and intensely. This is the type of Counter-Strike that the FaZe of old, the best FaZe that we all remember, would love to play.
You're right.
Right? It was just biffy, brawly, throwing punches, winning crazy clutches, crazy moments. Well, Mongols have a flavor of that. They have a flair of that, and they're bringing that to the game right now, and that's why we've had such an entertaining series so far. Give us the third. Mongols aren't thinking that. They're thinking, we want to take this straight to the arena, lock ourselves into the top 6, get that seeding match against MOUZ.
So this is what happened. We got Frozen returning the trade.
Mazinho gets 1, dies.
So 3v3.
It's Brokey not winning the fight against 9-10.
Yeah, on that quick A main push. And then he gets another one. Okay. Yeah, visible frustration, you're right. Ooh, bottle it up, push it down, never address it. That's the strat.
They forced, and they had to. Taking the pace out of this, a little bit of pep out of the step. Brokey has flashes to set the mid-pop. Here they come.
Out and about. Blitz will spam. Donut smoke in the air. Tech9s are out, stretching their legs in middle. Could be none, could be all of them. And so looking for answers on the ramp. Rain to receive. Techno pushing the cave smoke at the same time. Oh, unity on Mongols. That's a great reaction, and it gets better. Only the one.
Into an A split. Just Mazinho here for now. Needs to live, needs to delay. The rotation for Senzu and 910. They can't just run through that smoke. FaZe are also going to hit the brakes. I want a Liege. Brokey hearing this.
Oh, Brokey. Golden opportunity, but a flying AK headshot, of course. As Mazinho. Oh, his patience is rewarded. He'll clean up the round.
Well
no problem.
That's worth 2 rounds.
Yeah.
It's going to be the eco now from FaZe, so it's 11-8. Okay. Well, this is good for Mongols, right? The last 2 events that they were in, it felt like it wasn't necessarily the best CS for them. And even yesterday against Complexity, where, as I've reminded you time and time again, they were winning all the pistols.
Can't stop talking about it.
Can't stop talking about it. They just got across the line in a 3-map affair. To come in for the first time you've ever played against FaZe, think about how young the Mongols players are, right? This team is one of the youngest teams we have in top-tier Counter-Strike.
Average age of 21.
20.6. So you round it up.
Yeah, round it up.
And they would have been looking at a lot of these FaZe players over the years and idolizing them, and now they're playing against them for the first time in a progression match. Carrigan, can we get the cam on him again, Rush?
Carricam?
Look at his face.
Yeah, what about it? That's his face, man.
He looks like... Oh, I was going to say something I shouldn't have said. He looks like a sad father.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, actually, he looks like a determined. He looks like a determined.
No, but he wasn't at the start of the round.
Yeah, no, you're right.
He had 30 seconds of looking sad.
Yeah, glum. I'd say it looked a little glum. I'd be feeling pretty glum when you're up against the Royal Flush. Blitz doesn't have an AK. Never mind. 11-8. FaZe have to turn it on now. They have
feeling pretty gum, Alex, with all the gum trees down under.
That's right, and the iron ore. And who are these apostles? Isn't that the
There's
people?
12 of them.
But isn't that the one
No,
they follow Jesus?
They're in the water.
They're rocks.
In the great,
Are they rocks?
The Great Australian Bite.
Apostle.
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't seen it. Yeah. Oh, what's that? You got loads of blokes that follow Jesus. Ah, yeah, rocks. Well, Blitz is dead, thanks to a Liege out mid. A lot of room for him to maneuver in a must-win round for FaZe. Techno, it's actually solo B in cave. Like, they don't know it, but it's a gap they left open, and 910, he'll profit. Removes Frozen. Starts to immediately reposition, but it does look like FaZe are starting to retool for B. Will Mongols be there in time? The wallbang does chip away at Techno.
Brave.
Through the smoke.
Brave.
Yeah, but Senzu gets the long in time. It's all about this head-to-head duel. Can Carrigan win it out? He's holding for it, waiting for the reaction. Starts to activate, spots him out. Good play. Really nice, and even better from Rain. Carrigan and Rain breaking into the site. Partners in crime.
Just 9-10 for now. Mazinho on the way.
Oops, not the best weapon for this, but the fights could come his way if you overextend on site. It's whether or not Brokey needs to go wide.
Molly on site, has to move.
Oh, yeah, you're right. He chooses to elect to go short, takes one with him. Solid. Whoa! Oh, can't miss that one.
Got another chance. Should be dead now.
Yeah, he's a goner. Big round. Must-win round.
Yeah,
and it was Carrigan's entry.
Yeah, important trade from Rain as well there.
Yeah.
Making sure that didn't turn into a double kill. So Liege got the opener towards middle. There was one back, but then it's old mate Carrigan in towards the B side. So we'll put a stop to the spree of rounds that the Mongols were working upon. They don't really need to take this time out to discuss cash. It's more going to be the approach. So battle of the minds in this one. At most, you'll have practiced against one another, and that would be really the only taste of battle. So when you're in the official environment, and we have seen Mongols in this tournament already squander some leads. Now, it's not outside of the realms of possibility that it happens again. What is Mara putting in place to mitigate that? Here's a Liege. Extinguish, flashes it there from his teammates, comes out. See the assist from Brokey with the flash work, and Brokey again. Big kill to make. Puts them in a very winnable 1-on-2, and a Liege makes sure that doesn't get out of control. Well, the money will be taken away from the Mongols if they lose this one, and FaZe can draw back into an 11-11 scoreline most likely.
Techno's getting aggy.
Is he pushing? I think it was to fight
Spam.
middle.
Yeah, he does. Wow. Admirable aggression. And it cost him his life.
Two kills straight through smokes.
FaZe have got themselves a nice free two-man advantage. Oh, Senzo and Mazinho, they're going to try and play up on the fade here. Is elbow, yeah, elbow lasts longer. They can get away with this. Carrigan, awareness. Okay, well, this is a round that FaZe didn't have to lift a finger. The fights have come to them.
This would be the craziest 1v5 I'll ever have seen if he won that round. So, Rain makes sure they're down to an eco, and the vibes are apparently back. So, FaZe with some smiles on the faces. And something that we've noted throughout our time so far in Melbourne, we all got in on Saturday, I believe. Yeah, it was. You got in Saturday night.
Yep.
And we've been out a couple of times throughout the town. We've been doing different tourist activities. You and I have been on a go boat. We've went out to see the penguins in St Kilda. We've had coffee. But we've seen quite a few Counter-Strike fans across the city who have come up to us and had a bit of a conversation. And the one, and this is our fault because we didn't ask her who her favorite team was, but everyone who's come and spoken to us have said FaZe are the team they want to see in the arena.
Yeah.
Lots of FaZe fans in Melbourne.
Fan favourite for sure. And of course, you know, we saw them in that grand final in Sydney up against Complexity, who are also doing all right at the moment. Nice shot.
Now, they're meant to win this round, Alex.
That's correct.
This is what we'd call a gimme in the business.
Gimme the round after midnight. 11-11 should be theirs. Just before midnight.
It's midnight somewhere in the world.
Probably. That's how time zones work. What time is it in Ulaanbaatar, though?
They are on GMT +8, I would believe. I may be wrong.
I think you're right.
But I would say if they are, then they would be on Perth time, which is 2 hours behind us right now, which would be 1:30 p.m.
Wasn't expecting an answer. Quite satisfied that we did. 7:29 in Malta.
In the AMs.
Good morning. A site taked. Taked?
It's been taked. They take the A site with force. Here, I want to run. We've been running quizzes, not quizzes. We've been running polls.
Yes. And oh, you got a new one.
Yeah, for the Australians, and it's the ooh, crispy biscuits. Anyway, for the census, for Australian fans or people who will be attending IEM Melbourne, if Liquid make it to the arena, 1, if you will boo them because they replace JKS, or 2, you don't care.
1 if you'll boo, 2 if you don't care.
I just want to see, will there be a hostile crowd to Liquid?
Okay.
I'm not trying to make them hostile.
I don't know, Chad. I could
Do you feel like I'm leading the witness?
A little bit, you know, in the court of public opinion.
This is crunch time. It's Sunday night. You've got an assignment due 9 a.m. the next morning. You could have done it. You went out Friday and Saturday night. You're hungover. You just woke up. It's 1 p.m. You got pot noodles on your lap. You're staring at the unopened book you have to read. It's 2025 and you can use AI. But they can't. Here we go. Who's going to take this one? Do we go to the third and decider?
Let's find out.
Will be a fun map. These two have been very fun. It would be Nuke the third if we need to get there.
I wouldn't mind a third, you know. But I think whoever wins this round wins the game. That's what I think.
Blitz has gotten away with his mid-control unharassed this time round. It's 9-10 starting on A with the AWP. Right now, it did look like FaZe wanted to head towards A. Carrigan and Frozen with control.
Such a frustrating angle to try and break through.
Are they just going to park Carrigan here? It looks like it.
Okay. Well, but Brokey's lining up nades for A, so...
Yeah, so does Carrigan fake it and they try and go out middle?
You really sell it if you kill 9-10. Like, oh, God, here I am, Captain Obvious once again. Look at that. What?
That's a lot of smokes.
Whoa.
That's a lot of smokes.
So it's a double pump fake?
He's smoking a full pack right now.
Yeah, yeah. And then he flashes him out mid. 9-10's definitely calling for backup after that one. Oh, and Alish kills mid at the same time. Ooh, they didn't see bomb. Ooh, I like this round. I like this call. It's got layers. It's FaZe.
Get out of there, Techno.
Techno's also...
Mazinho's coming.
Ooh,
just swings into it.
Frozen was trapped by the incendiary. Couldn't go back.
We're going back to B. Techno's closed doors.
Yeah, Techno has an opportunity here. He might get some sound cues perhaps along the way they're walking in.
He's the only B defender.
Yeah, and if Rain's good on his clears, this is a head-to-head that favours an AK. Good clear.
Oh, no.
Naughty swing on that one.
They might have to save.
They might have to.
They're heading over. They're giving it a look.
But that B site has been taked.
19 seconds. Saves on. They called it off. They didn't even try and disrupt it. Now do FaZe want to hunt. They've got residual cash to work with on quite a few of their members. They could do. Carrigan's still hanging around mid.
I don't know if they get all 3 weapons across.
It's only 2,900. It's only 2,900 loss bonus into the next, so they need all 3 to stay alive. They desperately need all 3 to stay alive. And they're going to allow it. I guess Mongols have done cheeky last-minute like diffusers before.
Too, yeah,
so it's something that when you play against this team, surely it's usually a bit more map-dependent, like a nuke up heaven. But at least dropped his gun. I think it was maybe the AWP. It was like, well, we can afford an AWP. And he goes down to the bomb anyway. So, all right. Well, we've already had one overtime. That was earlier on in the piece. That was Gamer Legion taking on MOUZ.
I want to see that range swang.
2 HP,
important.
Alex. Well done. That's the most important kill of the round right there.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mongols, 5 kills and we go to OT. Can you pull it together late?
Or will we see Nuke
Blitz is hammered there.
Yeah, he's operating at just half health. Has Mazinho in support. Looks like Carrigan wants to go for a bit of an A exec. That's not the right letter. Let me try again. A B exec.
Big nade.
Yeah.
Block utility available. Techno still has a smoke to work with. Senzu's over here with a smoke as well.
Mazinho will eventually have a little look down lane.
Careful, it's a tough swing with the AWP.
Rain's good at holding this as well. Like, he's just very, very precise right now. Looking good. But distracted as he throws nades. Senzu feels the wrath. Here we go. Nice contribution from Mazinho. And he activates the blitz. They've lost too many bodies. OT secure unless Elise does the impossible. OT.
See them setting up a bit of a trap there, the Mongols, right? Mazinho even feels that he can take his hand off of the mouse to give his face a scratch before swinging out. The util starts teaming over, and they immediately swing, catching FaZe with pants around the ankle, looking like a deer in the headlights, and they just get some pot shots in the side of their head.
Oh, they line up for him as well, between the wickets. Lovely, lovely play from Mongols to secure OT. So they are still up for debate as to whether they can take this in 2.
All right, Mazinho lets out a shout. We know that he's been trying on a bit more of the smack talk or the G up and likes the way that one feels.
Blitz solo mid. Well, I'll tell a lie. Mazinho behind the red smoke. And he gets mollied out of position, but Knife Out does manage to dip back towards the donut position. Flashes
double!
Stop him! And Techno destroys him. Carrigan, don't you dare walk through that smoke. You know Blitz is holding. Re-smoke elbow, jump up, clear lane. No one home. Everyone behind that elbow smoke. Blitz even just picks up an extra one off his teammate. Oh! The audacity! And Mazinho puts him back down.
Brokey and Rain.
Just walked through the smoke. Great timing. Just use that sun cue, kind of visualize when Blitz would have turned around. Nice kill from Carrigan, but yeah, quickly put back in his place. 910's even got his AWP posted here on this tight line.
Mazinho might catch them here on a jiggle.
Oh! Or not.
Brokey's 7th kill. Could be an important one.
Yeah, that was a big shot. And not anymore. He has to do a whole lot more to win this first round of OT. Techno's pushed down lane.
We need a Brokey moment. We haven't had one.
No.
And this would be one way to announce your presence in the server.
Brokey's also sipping the view model Kool-Aid.
The thing is, even if he uses this molly, it's unlike... Oh, he's also tucked back in sight.
You're more worried about short than you are Cubby at this point. Yeah. Presents his bottom. Oh, jiggles it out. Well done. Molly makes life awkward. Yeah. No, it doesn't. If anything, you just got him trapped and you're ready for the fight.
Yeah, couldn't get a deep enough trajectory there. So Techno stays alive, buys time for the rotation, but still gets the kill. So Techno up to 22 kills. He's having a map. 17 for Blitz, 21 for Mazinho. Tactical timeout taken, this one.
You may be wondering, what does this game mean?
It means an awful lot.
And what is an awful lot, Chad Birchall?
The playoffs, because that's where everybody wants to play Counter-Strike in the most exciting environment possible. And I think the Australian crowd, even with my bias, offers that.
Yeah, yeah.
Every time that we have come down under and we have been in the arena, the crowd has delivered. There is an energy in there. Everybody just wants to watch everyone's favorite video game. Making some noise, drinking some beers.
Out of cups.
And shoes.
And shoes. timing on this little cheeky move. Love that from Carrigan. Doesn't translate into much despite Brokey's attempt. 9-10 put that round down. Well played by Techno as well. Just the first round of OT. A light tap to the head.
Still, Carrigan having to work out how he wants to progress. Or from Brokey might get boosted.
Oh. Yeah, okay. Early boosted. Sensu's coming and crossing. Timing.
Oh, he's across. Saw the nade, though.
Took his sweet time on getting upon that boost.
Notice there's one long side. Negated now with the smoke. Oh, they're going to boost on the boost.
Yeah, okay. Senzu dead. Oh. No, actually not. Not dead at all. A golden opportunity squandered there by the FaZe AWP. And a nice deep flash there from the B-side player. It's 9-10 trying to set up his boys.
I just love the way they feel like they have so much comfort to posture in this position.
Yeah. I mean, they have to be worried about Elige, but Elige isn't fighting yet. Elige is terrified.
Just getting so locked down and bogged down in this B lane.
Nice, there you go.
Well, it was a 2v4 in the previous. It was Brokey and Rain. Now it's Brokey and Carrigan. 3v2, still B lane. Bomb into cave. Techno to deal with that.
Nice, good shooting, good aim.
Mazinho's far away from this. He's on the flank. Has to be silent.
Brokey's not looking. Oh, he actually is. He's at least not visible. Free frag. Back from...
Carrigan could go through. He has time to go A. He has time to go A.
I
Penny's
love it.
dropped. 9-10 might check this.
He's working out. Oh! It's even fired a bullet. First bullet connects, but not to the head. Yeah, it looks like Carrigan, you're right, is kind of like struggling to find out what the call is on this T side.
All right, well, as mentioned, overtime 12.5, plenty of cash to work with. Over towards B lane, they felt pretty trapped. So maybe they'll play away from B lane. I wouldn't be surprised.
The way they play this is so, like,
it's so annoying.
Yeah, it's really irritating.
It might have to be something A or mid-centric right now.
Well, I think taking mid away from Mongols stops that from being a problem, right? You could go late lane if you get early mid.
Yeah, there's just not enough control. That's why Mongols could look so calm.
He's got smoke ready, he knows. So Extinguish comes in. No, it doesn't. Took his sweet time about it. He had it pulled at him initially. So Blitz should be a dead man.
What's he meant to do?
HE? Anyone got a HE?
Rain has one.
Rain's unfortunately.
Carrigan has one.
Okay, can anyone feel like throwing a nade? No, Rain's the only one that can throw it realistically, and it's Elige keeping that donut player Senzu busy. They're trying to bail him out. Look how many CTs are tending to this.
What is going on?
Blitz goes down. There's a
You've left an open window.
The lesser known shark, it's the Mongolian tiger shark.
He has the opportunity to win the round right here, right now. It depends on the timing. Swing around elbow, they're in cave. He's going to miss this, and he was the B defender.
Yeah.
So mid's going to be called clear.
And Carrigan's in A main, so now what's going on is bizarre. Techno
Carrigan
might get
comes through
shot in
middle.
the back of the head. Well, that feels like a fake flash, to be honest with you. But regardless,
Techno will be on their trail.
9-10 is getting hit just in time. Oh, he had a chance for more.
And Techno will unravel this.
He can.
They think he's pushed down lane. Hi.
Gosh, their positioning must be so confusing for FaZe to keep track
Carrigan's
of.
miles away. Diffuse, just sit it.
Yeah, that's going to be a full perfect CT half.
Oh, man.
15 on the board. 15! They are just one away from a 2-0 and the playoffs in the, how do I say it properly, Rod Laver Arena.
Carrigan is, as we say down here, spewing.
Yeah. Gonna go get a pack of smoke from the servo.
And, of course, Rain's running in, worrying about other parts of the site because nobody's home. No one's fighting long. They let me into the site out cave.
Techno went on a world tour, mate, and he was still there on time.
It's crazy.
It looks like the first round is going to be mid-centric from Mongols. They don't feel too threatened in the same way FaZe did from this mid-hole.
Huge nade,
Good
53
nade.
damage.
Yeah, solid damage.
That's not a perfect red smoke. Will be another... Oh, no, that's a donut smoke thrown out there. Red smoke you can see starting to subside now. In the early stages of the Mongols T-half, they were putting a lot of pressure red. Elige's committed to this.
Cross smoke, deep flash, and backing away. Elige needs to time this right, and he does. Remove the AWP and a dink on the final bullet. Finished off like Carrigan. Yeah, he plays the man advantage. Rain, though, He's going to use that smoke to his own advantage. Thank you very much. Oh, it's just starting to fade. He dips around, tucks in. Will they clear him? They're looking at it. Oh, now the jig is up. They know where you are. Rain needed that. Needed to get one there. And confirms that Senzu's on his way there as well. Blitz has the bomb.
Blitz?
Blitz had the bomb.
Okay. Well, Senzu might catch Frozen jumping up. Depends on the timing. We can see with X-Ray, Frozen's just mantled. Does he jiggle or does he wait for info?
Doesn't need to.
He doesn't at all.
Info.
With the bomb so deep, Frozen playing this one perfectly. Now Senzu, grab a molly. That probably activates Frozen.
What? Wasn't he
20
flashed?
seconds. He's got time.
Audible long. 18 seconds. Trying to catch Carrigan with some fake cut of noise. Oh, he heard the scope. And knife out. Dead to Carrigan.
Okay.
First test passed.
2 kills for Carrigan in that round. So, leader with 23 kills, actually topping the scoreboard for his team. That's not the sign of a winning recipe for FaZe, but that's the situation they find themselves in right now. There's no reason they can't push us to double OT and we keep on going. Still got plenty of Counter-Strike to come your way today, as Mara will take the opportunity to use his 30-second tactical timeout. Starting to feel a little bit hot under the collar. You definitely, with 2 opportunities, want to make sure you're throwing your best. So what will they be opting for? There's 9-10 spawn. Over towards B. Looks like he is posturing to go out middle for a fight. This is a Liege. Committed to red. There were flames behind him. Important kill to hit.
He had 1 bullet left and he hit the headshot as well. For some reason, only 7 from his early spams. Didn't opt to reload. Yeah, impactful round. Okay. Will there be more? They're looking like they just want to go mid. Again, yeah. 9-10 with the flashes. 3 bodies out mid. Frozen in red. Already used his break. Won't have access to vision for another 15 seconds.
It's funny that they're not playing on that early timing. So now they start to waltz, the smoke starts to fade, but they're in the donut smoke. This is going to be split on A, real quick.
Yeah, Ellie's just going to get a jump scare through this smoke. How does he approach this? Investigating. Oh, it doesn't get one. Blitz quick on the trigger, finds the headshot. That's an important duel. Frozen, however, in trouble. Someone can't finish him off. Good God, Frozen and Carrigan empty-handed in that exchange, and the round just disintegrates. That is it. Game, set, and playoffs for Mongols. Just Rain remains, and already a nice headshot, but there's so much more to do, and so little time. The smoke to sow seeds of doubt. Hoping for an overextension and overplay of the hand. Blitz just hiding behind that smoke Rain has so kindly provided. Does isolate another duel. Blitz low. Rain has the kit. And now he has no idea that Blitz is right there. Just to his right. Oh my God, he even nearly caught 9-10 through that smoke. Confirms the presence of one towards the donut. Assuming they're both there. Blitz gets away with murder. Mongols take it.
And in the world first, FaZe Clan taking on Mongols for the first time ever. And Mongols come out on top 2-0. Got close on map number 2, but a good showing from the Mongols today after a 3-map series against Complexity to put them in the upper bracket. Now it's a seeding match. Miles away. Will it be the semis? Will it be the